Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button, that way YouTube is able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. The Supreme Court has declined Senator Samuel Anyanwu's request for stay of execution on the December 20, 2024 appeal court ruling that removed him as the National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party. The court, however, granted accelerated hearings and adjourned further proceedings to March 10, 2025, with the possibility of a judgment on the same day. The ruling followed a heated session at the Supreme Court, where Senator Anyanwu's legal team vigorously argued for a stay of execution to temporarily suspend the enforcement of the appeal court's decision. However, the justice unanimously held that the appeal court's judgment delivered by the Enugu division was a declaratory judgment and therefore could not be stayed. The Supreme Court's decision effectively upholds the appointment of retired Honorable Ude Okoye as the PDP's National Secretary, as earlier ruled by the appeal court. This means Senator Anyanwu cannot retain the office while his appeal is being heard. The appeal seeks to overturn the December 20, 2024 split ruling by the Court of Appeal in Enugu, which ordered Anyanwu's removal as the legitimate National Secretary of a party. However, this decision has not yet been implemented due to a stay of execution granted by the Abuja division of a Court of Appeal in January 2025. The Supreme Court ruling also debunked claims by Senator Anyanwu and his supporters that his continued occupation of the office was backed by a temporary stay of execution granted by the Appeal Court's Abuja division. The Supreme Court clarified that no such stay was in effect, and Anyanwu's continued presence in office was without legal basis. The Appeal Court's December 20, 2025 judgment had affirmed retired Honorable Ude Okoye as the rightful National Secretary of the PDP, following a protracted legal battle over the party's leadership. Anyanwu's legal team had sought the stay of execution to prevent Okoye from assuming office pending the outcome of the appeal. With today's ruling, retired Honorable Ude Okoye remains the substantive National Secretary of the PDP, while Senator Anyanwu's appeal will be heard on an accelerated basis. The Supreme Court has adjourned further proceedings to March 10, 2025 for the continuation of the case, with the possibility of a judgment on the same day. What are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening, guys. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Grace says, the Supreme Court has done excellently well this time around. This is how it should be. Anyone can see that there is no ambiguity or wayo anywhere in the judgment. Another person by the name Ife says, Wike and his allies are very happy seeing PDP members leaving the party for the APC. That's why they don't want. They are doing all this nonsense. Another person by the name Gani says, why not leave PDP alone and stop all these legal tussles? No one has a birthright to any position. This clearly shows there is something you people benefit from all these positions. PDP should start reorganizing immediately now that almost all Achan and Jonas have joined the sinking boat. Justice Osong says, congratulations to the Okoye, the substantive National Secretary of the only most organized party in Nigeria, a party with human face. This is so laughable. The only organized party. Maybe this person is just being sarcastic, because I can't just take this comment very serious at all. I can't take it seriously at all. Saliu Saka says, truly the party has their constitution to follow, but they are just buying time. I will expect the National Assembly should look into it so as not to delay the serious matter to be decided in court. Then we have from Nurse Joe, who says, he was one of those Igbo PDP sellouts who allowed some wike to have the guts to disparage Peter Obi in his Anambra home state prior to the PDP picking its presidential candidate for the 2023 election. Crooks, useless to their people and the Igbo nation, and very wicked human beings whose only driving motive is self-interest. It's payback time. Olofilade Bode says, congratulations to the Okoye, let the barons give PDP a good breast. Stanley says, first judgment eat, second judgment eat too. Third judgment is on the way to eat, finally, back to Imo State, and damagum is next to be eaten back to Kebbi State. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. Let's take this very interesting comments. Paulina says, Wike is a snake of many heads, but little time. The head will be cut off. He is now with another plan to remove Wabara and Ude Okoye and some of our BOT members through their constituency. After removing Anyanwu, all those states ESCO will be removed from their position, then the dice will turn against them. Morris Memodu says, what PDP lack was a leader to face Wike legally and militarily. Anagbero became a statesman, will remain Anagbero. The bad leadership in opposition parties make Tinubu abysmal leadership popular. Lastly, from Nati Igwe says the Supreme Court statement on the tussle for the office of the National Secretary of the PDP between the incumbent Senator Samuel Anyanwu and his challenger, Mr. Ude Okoye, is purely technical, just ruling on stay of execution. That's not the main matter before the Supreme Court. Before the Supreme Court hearing will begin in March 10 on the substantive case. Keep fingers crossed. Thank you very much, you all, for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.